I wanna be a weekend lover. Yeah, I'ma be the best damn lover you got. I wanna mess up your covers. I don't wanna meet your mother. Never ever ask me how I've been. Remember while you have my number. I'm the best thing that has ever happened to you. Here's your time to shine. Now show me what you can do. The way my hands feel on your body, the way we're dancing in the dark. With every move I make, you're falling. The way my lips feel on your body, the way we're moving in the dark.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for part 2 of my fall clean and decorate with me. Today I'm going to be sharing how I decorate for fall in my master bedroom. I'm changing a little bit of fall decor in my kitchen and then also putting some simple fall touches in my oldest daughter's room because she did ask me to decorate in there for her. Now in part 1 I asked if you guys would even be interested in seeing any of this, and the comments got flooded with you all saying yes, please share all of the fall decorating inspiration with us, so that is what I'm going to be doing today. But as you know, anytime I'm decorating, I first have to start by completely tidying and cleaning up the space that I'm working in. So I am starting in my bedroom today and just getting everything picked up in here and wiped down and making sure that I start with a clean slate.
Kinda simple, kinda wishful about things, and you're kinda simple, but like a pistol, you fire. Sometimes you get under my skin like a lover, and sometimes you don't wanna come back 'cause you'd rather stay out with another. Talking to strangers and make out spontaneously. Now I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about the drunk nights, bragging in the glory. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself, and the way of how you dwell, I get it.
I wanted to wash my duvet cover, which is why you saw me take it off, and I'm not putting it back on right now, but I am going to be doing something a little bit different with my bedding later on anyway when I'm doing the decorating, so that's alright. But once I got my bed all made up, then I wanted to make sure that I tidied all of the surfaces in my room and also picked up anything that was on the floor, put away some clean clothes, and of course vacuumed my carpets.
Always like what I like we know each other. But sometimes you get under my skin like a lover, and sometimes you don't wanna come back 'cause you'd rather stay out with another. Talking to strangers and make out spontaneously. Oh, I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself, and the way of how you dwell. Don't you get it? You're such a nice guy when you're not just.
So like I said earlier, this is part 2, fall cleaning and decorating. In part 1, I decorated my front porch area as well as my kitchen and my living room. And this is actually my first year ever decorating for fall. I had to do everything on a super strict budget, and I was still really happy with how everything turned out. If you have not seen that video already, I would definitely suggest that you go back and watch it. I will leave it linked in the description box for anybody who is interested.
When you were leaving, I need you even more than I did before. You had the last word when you walked out the door. You drive me crazy, I want you to stay here. Now I'm here alone, I hate this party and I don't know anyone. We get drunk and we fight, but I forgive you although you drive me crazy, I want you to stay here. You'll be the death of me still.
Okay, so this is everything I have to do some decorating in here. I just picked up a couple of things. This I got from the end of season clearance last year. And then most of this came from the Target Dollar Spot this year. So this came from Target Dollar Spot. These picks came from Target Dollar Spot. These flowers, though, are ones that I already had. And I'm not even sure if they're actually fall ones or not, but I just had them in there and they're not being used and they kind of seem like fall colors. I found this quilt on clearance at Target and it's like this really pretty mauve-y color, like a blush mauve. And even though it's not, I don't think it's technically like fall or anything, I thought it would just look pretty and be a nice change. And then I've got some pumpkins here, some small ceramic ones, larger ceramic ones, and then these pretty little like charcoal gray fabric ones. I don't even know what kind of, it's, let's see. It says, why won't this focus? There we go. It says felt. And they were $1 at the Target Dollar Spot. So I'm going to see what I can do with these things. I'm not going to go like crazy in here. I just want to get like some subtle touches of fall going on. So I am going to start by putting that quilt on my bed, and for anybody who is worried that I just unpackaged it and put it straight on my bed, I really wanted to see what it looked like and get used to it to see if I even liked it and if I was going to keep it before I threw it in the washer. But since putting it on here, I love it and I have washed it before we used it, so nobody worry about that. But I'm going to get my bed all made up with this beautiful quilt, and then I'm also going to work on the little decor tray that I like to keep at the end of my bed.
There will be a time when you and me finally can talk. If you speak now, your words will only tear us apart. I pray you'll find a way to mend your broken heart. Yeah, you can show me a new place to start. And you decide if you want to play pretend. And you decide if you want to see me again. If you want to see me again. If you want to see me again. If you want to see me
Throughout this video, you will see a reoccurring theme of me arranging things and then rearranging them, and it kind of seems like I have a lot of trouble making up my mind. And honestly, I do have a lot of trouble making up my mind. I like to try a bunch of different arrangements and switch out decor until I find something that I like. I think this is just a normal part of decorating. Everybody goes through it. Nobody gets it perfect on the very first try. So if you kind of struggle with that same thing where you're constantly rearranging, or you're just not sure the very first time what you're supposed to be doing, just know that that is totally normal, and don't let it discourage you from trying to decorate and perfecting your home and getting it looking and feeling exactly how you want.
and you decide if you want to see me again. If you want to see me again. If you want to see me again.
So the more that I think about it, the more sure I am that I actually bought those flower picks at the end of summer clearance a couple of years ago at Target. So I think they're intended for summer decorating, not for fall, but that's okay. It went with the color scheme, and I was kind of just trying to work with what I had. I didn't have a huge budget here, and decor can get really expensive. So after I bought all of the pumpkins that I used around my house, I really didn't have much left over over to be buying new fall florals, especially when it's in season and they can be pricey. My best advice is always to build up a stockpile over time, work with what you have every year, pick up a few new pieces, and definitely keep your eyes open for the end of season clearance. You can score some really good deals and kind of just build up your decor over time and over the years instead of feeling the pressure to have to buy everything brand new every season, because that's just not realistic for most people, or at least I know it's not realistic for me. So here is how everything turned out. It's not super overwhelming, pretty simple and minimal. I just changed out my bedding, some florals, and added in a few pumpkins, and I think it was just the perfect amount of fall here in my bedroom. Now I'm going to move into my kitchen, and like I said, I had already decorated in here, but there were just some things that I wanted to change around a little bit. I wasn't really loving them, or they weren't functioning, specifically on my coffee station and also my tablescape. So I'm first going to start out by clearing off the countertops, wiping them down with my Grove Collaborative Cleaning Concentrate spray, and then getting any dishes done and the sink cleaned out before I move on to doing any kind of decorating.
Can't take my eyes off, can't take my eyes off, can't take my eyes off, can't take my eyes off. You got devotion, dance in slow motion. My eyes can't help looking at you right now. So much emotion, just pick your poison. Is every move you make even allowed? Can't get enough. I try my best to look away, but I can't stop. Am I a freak to you? We almost touch. I feel your body move my way, you're close enough. So I say, can't take my eyes on you. You were all I see. Can't take my eyes on you. You know what I mean. Can't take my eyes on you. You were all I see. Can't take my eyes on you.
To clean out my sink, I have been absolutely obsessed with this Mrs. Meyer's baking soda cream cleanser, and I like to scrub that really well with this walnut scrubber brush. I get both of these items off of the Grove Collaborative website, and I just love them. I've been loving Grove lately. I recently placed my very first order, and I have been hooked ever since. They have such a great variety of products in stock that I have really been struggling to find in stores lately. Plus, their prices are better than going to like Target or anywhere like that. And right now, if you use the link in my description box and make your first purchase with Grove, you can get a free Mrs. Meyer's gift set, and they just released all of the fall scents. So if you have been thinking about making a Grove purchase, definitely make sure that you check out my description box and use that link to get your free gift set.
Some say I don't have time for it, baby. Some say I got too much on my mind. Some say I don't need what you give, baby. But I know I do. But I know I do. Just want your sunny say that you don't know what I got, but in the sunshine it feels so easy, baby. Yeah, you know it's true. Yeah, you know it's true.
Okay, so I'm not going to change much in here, but I do need to take down this tablescape. As pretty as it is and as much as I love it, it's just not practical for every day because this is the only table that we have. Like, we don't have a formal dining room or anything to be able to leave this up. And we have kids, so I need to do something a little more functional, although I will definitely be putting this back up for holiday time and when we do any kind of entertaining because I do love the way that it came out. But I think what I'm going to do, don't mind this mess, I'm going to get to folding these clothes really soon, but I think what I'm going to do is bring back my Lazy Susan here. I've missed it and it is more practical and functional, but I'm going to bring this back and keep like these things on it, but I think I'm going to use a couple of the candlesticks and maybe a few pumpkins in place of this greenery here and just see how that turns out. And I'll probably still leave the runner on because I really love the runner. I think it's so pretty and it's actually reversible. So it's this beautiful dark green color here, and then it's like, it looks really white on camera, but it's more like it's not so stark white in person. So you can use it like all year round. I got that from Target this year. It was a part of the Hearth and Hand fall collection and it was $17.99, but so worth it because not only is it gorgeous, but again, it is reversible and you can use it any time of year. So I will leave that link down in my description box for you guys if you are wanting to check out this table runner. But now I'm just going to start disassembling this tablescape and work on bringing back that Lazy Susan. I was really sad to see this tablescape go because I just thought that it came out beautifully and I loved it so much, but it just isn't practical. This is the only table that we have. We eat here every day and it just didn't make sense to leave it out all the time, but I definitely will be bringing it back for holidays or any entertaining that we do this season.
Just want your sunny days. I want you. Just want your sunny days. I want you. Just want your sunny days.
I got this Lazy Susan from the Target dollar spot not too long ago, but I absolutely love it to keep on the table all the time. We use it for our coasters, our salt and pepper shakers, and our napkin holder, and I wanted to keep all of that on here so that didn't leave too much space for any kind of decor. I pretty much just kept those two amber glass candle holders, and instead of putting candles on top, I put some of those burlap pumpkins that I got from the Dollar Tree, and then I put a few of the small vase filler pumpkins into the coasters, and that's pretty much it. It's super simple, but I also think it's really pretty and way more functional. I also wanted to change up my coffee station a little bit, mostly just because I wanted to add in this beautiful wooden coffee sign that I recently picked up from Kirkland's. I absolutely love this piece of decor, and I will leave it linked down in my description box for anybody who is interested. But since filming this video, my coffee station looks completely different again. I'll be doing a decor tour over my Instagram stories today, so head on over there if you want to see what it looks like now, or if you just want to follow along with more of my everyday life. My handle is at LOVINGLIFEMEGAN, and I will leave that linked in the description box. I also wanted to quickly add in this pumpkin pie candle that I have from Michaels. It smells amazing and was super affordable. And then that was going to be everything to change in my kitchen.
Got you now. We went body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body. I know love now, and you're stuck in my mind. We went body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body. My friends don't like that I'm with somebody, that I'm with somebody. Oh no, oh no. I just want to stay in this melody, stay in this melody. Oh, oh.
Before moving on to Kinsley's bedroom, I just wanted to quickly throw in my duvet cover into the washing machine before I forgot about it. And then I also had a couple of loads of laundry that were hanging out over here waiting for me to fold them. So I wanted to get them all folded and take them back where they belong and put them all away. Ever since doing my recent laundry closet makeover, I have been in this space so much more. I fold my laundry so much faster than I ever did before. No more leaving it in laundry hampers and pulling out of those for weeks. I just feel like I'm way more on top of it and I enjoy this space a lot more. So if you are struggling with laundry like I was for years, then maybe just change up your laundry space, do a little decorating or a little bit of a makeover and make it into a space that you love and enjoy. And maybe that can motivate you to stay on top of your laundry a lot better, because I know it definitely did for me.
I know love now, and you're stuck in my mind. We're body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body. My friends don't like that I'm with somebody, that I'm with somebody. Oh no, oh no. I just want to stay in this melody, stay in this melody. Oh, oh.
Okay, so this is Kinsley's bedroom, and I actually did a recent makeover in here for her as well. So if you haven't seen that bedroom makeover, it was a really good one, definitely worth watching. I will leave it linked for anybody who is interested. But just like any other room, I am going to get everything in here picked up and tidied and cleaned before I can start doing any decorating. So I'm just going to make her bed, pick up anything from the surfaces or on the floor, and also she had some school clothes that I needed to get hung up and put away before I could bring any decor in here.
Why are you holding back your love? Babe, I'm about to crack. I can't take it anymore. Why can't you let me know where we at? 'Cause we don't got forever. Tell the truth, just spit it out.
Okay, so these are the things that I picked out to try to use in Kinsley's room. I know it's not a lot, but this is a small room and I don't want to overcrowd it or overwhelm it. But she did ask me to do some fall decorating in here for her, so I thought these might be some sweet fall touches. So I just have these florals here, and they have pink flowers, which will go with the color scheme in her room, but the rest of it looked pretty fall-like to me. And I'm gonna see if they fit in this like vase thing that I already had. And then I also have some of these florals that I think I'm going to put in that vase up there on her little shelf. And then these pumpkins, they're like a sweater material, and they're gray, which goes with her room, with a gold stem, which also goes in her room. And then these were on our couch, but we're not using them out there anymore. And I thought it might just add a little something extra. The buffalo check really feels like fall to me, and the colors go in her room. So I'm gonna start getting this done and see how it looks. Kinsley's room was the perfect space to show you guys that you do not need an abundance of decor or a huge budget to put seasonal touches in your home and make things look beautiful. Those pillows made a huge difference. The florals turned out perfectly, and just those couple of pumpkins really changed the whole vibe of this space. It was just the perfect amount of fall touches, and I was really happy with how everything turned out in the end. I have been ending all of my fall cleaning and decorating videos by sharing some of my favorite fall crockpot recipes with you guys, and you are all loving it. So today I'm going to share my no bean crockpot chili. I'm only eliminating the beans because my kids won't eat chili with beans in it. But for this recipe, I like to have 1 pound of ground sausage, 1 pound of ground turkey, 1 large can of crushed tomatoes, and 2 small cans of diced tomatoes, 2 diced bell peppers, 1 small onion, and a few cloves of garlic. I'm also going to be using a packet of taco seasoning just because my kids complain that chili seasoning is too spicy, but you could use whatever chili seasoning you like or even make your own. And I'm just going to start by browning all of that meat together in one pot, and then as soon as that is cooked through, I will dice up all of the vegetables and get the onions and the garlic minced, and then you just add it all into your crock pot and let that hang out on high for 4 to 5 hours, or put it on low all day long, and this will make your house smell heavenly. It is the perfect comfort fall recipe. I serve it by itself, with cornbread, or over rice. It is just so versatile, so easy to make your own, and it's one of my favorite fall recipes.
I remember those days we were young and had nothing to do. I used to pick you up and drive to a place we could talk for hours. Sometimes we'd run out of words to say, but we didn't mind, 'cause we could lay on the ground and just stare into each other's eyes. taste of your lipstick, even the brand of your ripped jeans. I can still see it all. We ran on top of buildings, just like a scene from a movie, living our life on the edge.
Okay guys, that's going to be everything for today's fall clean and decorate with me. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss any of my future uploads. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in the next one.
Lying to our parents of our whereabouts and what we did, and drinking liquor out the bottle.